I don't. I got
Is it headless?
headphones.
Is it a head?
Uh, they're Bluetooth. You know.
That little box right there probably has a tiny little hole in it the size of a pinhead.
Yeah, it's going to be in one of the earpieces.
Okay, because I can't tell if it's my phone or.
Usually, it's in the right one, from what if I'm correct, if I remember correctly.
Oh, okay, right there, the one. How's that?
Yeah,
yeah.
When you covered it up, I couldn't hear it.
How's that? Oh shit!
No, you're good now.
That's
You're
better.
good now.
What the fuck?
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Hold on.
Welcome in, everybody. Good to see you. How you doing? Or is your day kind of like Mike's over there, and you're sitting there starting your day going, "What the fuck?"
Okay, here we go.
There you go.
Hear me now?
We can hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
It's better the second
Well,
time.
it's not that.
Yeah,
Okay, so that's a little
You're
muffled.
Yes,
a little
that's muffled.
but we can still hear you.
Okay. Okay, yeah, it's a little hole on there.
I kind of figured it would be.
That's what.
Yeah.
That's the simplest way to do
Me
that.
too.
That's what
Yeah.
he said.
Chris,
All right,
too early for that. Too early.
It's never too early for that.
Yeah.
Now. All right, I got to send links out so people know where the hell.
All right. Linky.
So, played a bunch of movies last night. I thought it was pretty good ones too. The Great Outdoors.
Did you play?
That's a classic.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
I love that movie. John Candy, Dan Aykroyd.
Oh, anything
John
with John Candy in it. Oh, yeah.
Oh man, what was the one where he was a salesman or something?
Oh, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yes.
No, something son. Where he was trying to sell this guy at a company on something, and he grabbed his little model car on his desk, and he's crashing it up.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, I'm sorry about
his
that.
dad owned it. His dad owned a factory.
I think you're thinking Tommy Boy, but that was Chris Farley.
Oh yeah, yeah. My bad. My bad.
I mean, hey, Chris Farley was a great comedian in his own right. It's sad that the people who usually bring us the most joy seem to be the people with the most demons.
Yeah. Robin Williams.
You know?
He was a good one.
So it just goes to show that no matter how funny you are, you're not exempt from life. Life can still get to you.
Hey, Fred. Hey, Thomas. How you guys doing
today?
Fred.
Thomas.
Good morning. Good morning. What is going on? Yeah, Fred said Tommy Boy too.
Yeah, that was freaking awesome.
Son of a... That's gonna leave a mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely. That was one of the first movies that him and David Spade.
Yeah.
Put out in their whole string of collaborations between the two of them. That was I've always enjoyed.
And when David Spade went to wake Farley up, and he had that women's panties on or some shit in the hotel. Yeah, that shit was so funny.
Was that an uncut? I think that was an uncut version that I might not have seen. I don't remember that.
Maybe he wasn't in women's pants. Maybe it was just his tighty whities.
Yeah.
And then the part where
now Planes, Trains, and Automobiles also had that part with
those aren't pillows.
Yep.
Yeah.
Funniest joke in the whole film. Funniest joke.
No. I gotta disagree with you, bud. The funniest joke in the whole film was when the toll booth operator at the parking lot knocked him down, and Steve Martin insisted that he pick him up. And if you remember, the innuendo was the guy grabbed him by the balls and picked him up off the ground.
Oh shit! Been too long since I seen that, man.
You
I don't
remember that?
that scene. I don't remember that scene.
Let me see if I can find it. I'll look for it.
Damn. Yeah, them old comedians, man. Especially the fat guys.
And Fred was saying Richard Pryor. He's another good one.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Eddie Murphy back in the day was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Well, I mean, Gene Wilder and Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor, they had a whole series of movies. Hear No Evil,
Silver Bullet.
Silver Bullet,
or Silver Streak.
Silver Streak. I remember
Silver
that.
Streak. They were on the train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's honestly, not only is it one of my favorite train movies, it's also one of my favorite movies with those actors in it. It's also got a really decent shootout. You wouldn't expect for a comedy movie to have a halfway decent shootout scene. And I thought, it's very interesting that the federal agent, and this is a minor nitpick, I guess you could say, but even though it was back in the day, I found it very interesting. The federal agent handed Gene Wilder back the revolver that he'd taken for one of the bad guys and gave him a box of ammunition for it. And Gene's like, "What the fuck do I do with this shit?" But he handed a civilian a gun and said, "Okay, come on, let's go have some fun. Let's go shoot some shit."
Fred's over there singing "Fat Man in a Little Coat."
Yeah.
I don't know what you like to do before bed, Fred. I mean, I'm just saying, you want to sing that while you do it. That's fine.
Thomas, well, I guess he's talking about the David Spade jacket scene.
Yeah. Or he rips it out.
Thomas, I think, is talking the deer and the bee scene. That was from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, I believe, wasn't it? Or did they have one in Tommy Boy too? No, it was Tommy Boy. You're right.
Yeah, there was a deer. Yeah.
Tommy Boy, because they had, didn't they stick it to the roof or something, and it came back to life and scared the hell out of him.
Yeah. And then there's shit. Now I lost my train of thought that fast.
My train of thought derailed many years ago, dude. We're good.
Mine's still has at the station.
Yeah, mine can hop on and off as it likes, apparently. Oh, I was going to say how they got out of that ticket with that cop with the bees.
Yeah, that's what Thomas is talking about there.
Tommy Boy. Oh, that shit was freaking funny. Cops pull them over and they're like, bees. And the two cops look at each other and the one goes, "I'm allergic." And the other one said, I think he said, "I am too." And they got out of there and left Tommy and let them go after they were speeding and weaving. And yeah, it was great.
A lot of the stuff that we used to watch that we enjoyed. Never get Mayday. Would never be allowed.
Nope.
Y'all need to see this shit. Let me see if I can get a good picture of it. It's easier than moving everyone around.
Well, let's see if I can work while I'm on here. Oh, man. Not yet.
I'm trying to make sure I get everybody in the picture here. Okay, you can only see an ear of the one, but he's there.
Felines.
There's tiny. Right here is the ear of Whiskers. You can barely see it against her back end. Or no, that's the ear of Sweepy. I'm sorry, because right there's Whiskers. And there's Tangerine and Fluffy. Fluffy snoring in my ear at the moment. So, yeah, my lap is plenty warm. And I've got the heating pad on my back.
Can you guys hear that?
Yeah, a little bit. Uh-oh.
I was hoping you didn't.
It happens.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What's going on there?
Jay. I'm sorry, Jay. I did it again. Accidentally saying the wrong damn link again. I got a little too excited. I sent him the X, Rumble, and YouTube link. Probably going, what the hell's wrong with this man? Why did he always fucking send me the wrong shit? Thomas says, Dremel.
Yep.
I used to have a couple different Dremel style tools. And everybody'd come over and be like, oh, I need to borrow it. I need to borrow it. Well, every time somebody would borrow it, they would come back and something would be missing. And Thomas said, or you're doing dental work.
It'd be a little brutal. That's annoying. Let me know.
Yeah. If you don't mind, can you maybe mute yourself and then come back in when you're ready to talk?
Okay. I can do that.
Thank you, bud. I'm sorry.
I think. Oh, no. I don't.
Down at the bottom left, you can see a microphone.
I see a noise cancellation.
Well, if he's doing dental work on something that big, you must be going into Hillary's mouth.
Ooh. Ow. Burn on Hillary. Big mouth.
I'm gonna get suicided.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
You can hear me
now.
now.
You were muted for a second. For a second.
All right, back to mute.
All right, bud. Be safe. Thank you. All righty.
I'm just waiting for Jay to get in here.
Yep.
That's gonna be dangerous. Very dangerous.
Well, Jay was very insightful yesterday. I was very, very glad that he hopped on and was part of the Fred said Hillary's scooch. Fred, I think you're better off with dynamite in there, buddy. I don't know that I want to go there with a drill.
Oh. I wouldn't want to go anywhere near there in full mop gear.
But yeah, Jay was very, very it was good to have him on and get his insight. He was very insightful yesterday.
He's a very smart guy.
He is. I'm blessed to have amazing people around me, not just
it's still pretty dark outside.
Yeah, I can tell.
Jay.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, is that working?
I bet we don't have to go in the freezer this morning.
Yeah, it's like 30-something out there, isn't it, bud?
We got banished to the gulag a couple times yesterday afternoon.
I can imagine. Nope.
It was all good. We could still hear. That's all we needed.
Yeah. It should be working.
Yeah, it's working now. You're good.
As
just
Thomas
real
said,
dark.
now I'm sick. Thomas said, now I'm sick from that comment. and
My phone was having trouble starting up there.
Fred said, she's got shark teeth.
Nah, she probably got falsies, though. I can guarantee it.
I just saw.
I don't think he's talking about her top. I don't think he's talking about her top there, buddy. I think he's still talking about the cooch.
Oh God. Ugh.
Yeah, that actually kind of turned my stomach thinking about it. It ain't no wonder Bill looks the way he does living with that.
Yeah, he aged 50 years in one day when she opened it all up to him. We're like, come on, Bill. It's like that scene out of Raiders of the Lost Ark. His face melted.
Yeah, Bill's getting pretty old. He's looking old too.
Oh yeah, no, and he's supposedly got HIV too.
Really?
Oh no! How on earth did he ever get that?
I have no idea. Must have been a bad snot rag or something that he wiped with.
Yeah, a public restroom or something.
Okay, where did this? I'm sorry, guys and gals. I was pouring my coffee into my container.
You're good. You're good. How you doing this morning, bud?
Oh, just getting around. Got to feed the dog here in a minute.
Good old Charlie.
Yeah.
Good morning, Lori. Welcome in.
Oh, good morning, Lori.
Fred said, and an echo. So, yeah, he's definitely still talking about Hillary's nether regions. We shall call it, because, I mean, it kind of is like hell, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, my. Okay, we're playing Kitty Cat Shuffle. They're all moving around again.
Charlie's out there growling or something.
I heard that. Well, I heard him bark. I didn't hear the growl part.
Leave it, boy. He gets confused in the morning.
Fred, that is evil. It may be true, but that's evil.
Well, did you see what Thomas said? Because it didn't show up in the YouTube chat. Or not show up in the YouTube chat, but it didn't show up in here. Okay, Thomas said, hope you have a safety rope. That's a deep, dark hole.
Oh, God. Ugh.
Safety harness.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Chelsea came out of that, so.
Fred said you would look old, too, if you had a dick for a nose.
No, the bad thing is that I didn't imagine it as the man bits. I imagined it as Bill Clinton's face, right? And then long nose with Richard Nixon's head at the very end of the nose.
Oh, interesting.
What we have? Was it full moon last night?
I think it was.
Yeah,
I
can just barely see it through the trees. I think it was full last night. It's bright. And I just saw the space station go by, which was really cool.
Oh yeah,
it looks like a planet is moving across the sky. It's so big and bright.
I remember catching sight of a satellite or something when I was up at a camp in Wisconsin when I was in the Boy Scouts. I just saw it moving across the sky, and I'm like, "Oh, look, it's a satellite." Nobody with me believed that it was a satellite. They all thought it was a UFO. I'm like, no, it's just a satellite. Why would they put a satellite out there for us to see it? They didn't know we were going to be down here. That's just the path of the satellite. No, dude, it's got to be a UFO. They're coming to get us. Come on, let's get back to camp. I'm like, no, guys, it's just a satellite. No, dude, the aliens are coming. Mind you, we were like 7. Okay, so of course we're going to think of the craziest thing.
That was always a hobby of my dad and I, and we'd wake up just before dawn with our cups of coffee and be sitting outside, and you can make it really easy to see the satellites when it's got the sun shining on the satellite while we're still in the shadow,
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me interject something here about the moon thing. Now this is according to CNN, so take it with a grain of salt. But it says, keep your eyes along the horizon at dusk to witness a stunning lunar display rise this evening. And I believe they're talking about.
I didn't know Hillary Clinton made it
last
into space.
It was last night.
Oh.
Was the Hunter's moon.
Ah.
But the closest supermoon of the year will soon loom large and bright in the autumn sky. And then it's supposed to peak, like right now, is the peak of the Hunter moon. 7:26 a.m. Eastern time at 7:28 right now.
Yep. Here's a real interesting fact for you all. Not a lot of people know this unless they study space stuff, which, again, that's another one of my many hobbies. The moon is actually slowly moving away from Earth and will eventually escape Earth's orbit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. The Earth is actually losing just enough mass, or the mass is shifting different ways, which is affecting the orbit. If I remember, if I remember right?
You're thinking momentum, not mass. We're not losing mass; we're losing momentum.
Gotcha.
And eventually, the moon will spin away and become a rogue space body,
which at some point later could actually cause an impact on Earth, depending on the trajectory that it takes when it gets out of orbit.
It'll probably get sucked up by Jupiter eventually.
Oh yeah, that's the most likely scenarios. It'll either just get flung out of the solar system at an oblique angle, or if it flings itself towards Jupiter, it'll eventually get captured by it. Or it could just get, it could end up in the asteroid belt too. I mean, it depends on a lot of things. If it takes enough impacts on its trip through the asteroid belt, eventually it'll become part of the asteroid belt. Here's another really interesting thing about space. Just about every solar system we've found so far has a gas giant right next to its sun, except us. Now, we determined that Mercury is not the core of a gas giant. It's just a terrestrial rock that got caught close up. There has been a theory with very little evidence because, it's one of those things you can't exactly find evidence of this. But there has been a theory that we used to have a gas giant and it got flung out because it got too close to the sun during the development of the solar system. After it had formed, or as it was nearing the end of its formation, it got flung out because it got too close, and it may have also pulled whatever moon Venus was supposed to have with it, because it's also very unusual that Venus has no natural satellites.
Oh, yeah.
And Venus today would be just as habitable as Earth if it had a moon. That's one of the major reasons why it's not habitable, is because without a moon, you don't get tidal forces. Without tidal forces, you don't get the recycling of the crust on a constant basis. You don't get the movement of liquid. You don't get the movement of magma attracted by the magnetic pull of a natural satellite. So Venus is basically static. But there was also a very brief time in the development of the solar system when Venus, Earth, and Mars all had liquid water and could have technically supported some form of life.
Oh, God, which one of you was that? That's horrible.
Get a cat fart on you?
One of them farted in. Oh my God, it went right up my nose.
Oh God. I deal with that. I got 2 cats.
That's some funny shit.
And I can't tell which one it was because they're all in a giant pile on top of me.
Well, you're made of warm. What do you expect?
Right? Thomas said he's setting up his radio to try and talk with the space station next week.
That sounds cool.
And he also said about the Bill Clinton thing, he said, be brave. It's not that bad. Take one for the team.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'll pass.
I'm not going anywhere near that. I already met the man once. I'm not doing it again.
All right, Fred. Sleep well, bud.
Get yourself a good nap there, bud.
Yeah, he's happy to be back on his nighttime runs. He doesn't have to deal with as much traffic that way, and I understand that, especially where he goes. When he's running down around DC area, Lower Virginia.
Yeah. So we got people in here. Is there anything you guys want to hear us talk about?
Yeah, Thomas, what do you want to talk about, Thomas?
Same with you, Andrew, if you're here. I don't know if you're here or not. You haven't said
I'm
nothing.
about to get my dose of caffeine going here. So I'll be ready to start flapping my jaw.
I got mine.
Listening.
Got mine.
Dog's fed.
Mine's bigger.
Well,
I love being able to say that about something I've got.
It's not the amount of the coffee; it's how potent it is.
This is true.
Ask Gabriel Iglesias how he learned that lesson. Do you know that story?
Cafe Cubano incident, yeah.
Which one's your fourth camera, Lori? According to my picture, I'm top left. Cal is bottom left. Mike
I'm top left.
Right. Oh, okay. So it depends on everybody's is different, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
looks like Cal's left nut. I'm right nut.
Yeah, so I have Mike on top right and Jay on bottom right, according to mine.
Yeah, I wonder how that works. Because I'm top left.
Good one.
Cal is top right. You're bottom left, and Jay is bottom right.
Yeah.
Thomas said you want to talk about something fun. But it's Lori, it's Jay, Cal, Mike, and myself are the ones on camera this morning.
Oh wow, there is such a delay between what I am seeing on YouTube as live and what I'm seeing in the Rumble studio.
Okay.
Yeah, it's at least 15-second delay.
I get that delay if I'm watching you guys on my phone inside. My monitor is either way behind or way ahead. One behind, I believe it is. It's weird.
I don't know how you'd be ahead, but being ahead would be up to be in the future.
Yeah, probably behind. Yeah.
Yes, Jay Brown.
All right. Let me
that
head
could work
back out to the porch here.
Okay, so let's see here. Thomas wants to talk about something fun. Well, Thomas is kind of a nerd like we are. So
something fun. I know there's a lot of festivals and fests, like Oktoberfest is going pretty soon, I think. The fair just ended. Does anybody like going to those things anymore?
I do.
I would.
Our Ren Fair is still going up here. It starts the beginning of September and goes until November. Now you can still do. They have the Mount Hope Estate, which is the Mount Mansion, up here at the Ren Fair. You can do tours there. Like right now, they're doing their Halloween show, which is where they take you through the different rooms of the mansion, and you can. They do different stories from Edgar Allan Poe. And then they also do a Christmas up there. for during the Christmas season. So it's cool. We have a good time when we go there, and they also have the winery. So that's always another good reason to go up. That's open. That's open all year round. So
They can turn on the light or something.
Lori's
Not a wine person, so
Well, they have wine.
My favorite used to be going to the Christmas markets in the middle of Germany, in the town center over in Germany. They were a lot of fun on the cobblestone streets and all that.
Nice. Lori says she's
They
been
always had
there.
they had this stuff called Glühwein, and they'd like brew it up in these huge kettles, these copper kettles and stuff. And it was like a hot wine cider. So you'd be all cold and walking around the Christmas market and stuff, sipping on your wine cider. Get abroad if you want one, stuff like that. It was a good time.
Very nice.
I tried to turn on some lights so you guys might be able to see me on the porch a little bit.
nope.
I just thought you put us back in the freezer again.
No,
Or in your pocket.
It's
Good morning, Cora.
it's not quite dawn here yet, so it's pretty dark out here on the porch.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys still
Yeah,
can't see
it's
me,
dark out here too.
Thomas said, waiting for polls to shift so I can pull out my old maps. Thomas said, glue wine is great.
yeah, stuff was amazing.
Cora said the same thing. She goes, does Jay have us in the freezer already? It's just dark out there.
Nope, just dark. I don't want to turn on. I can turn on my porch lights, but man, they're so bright. Here, I'll give you a sample.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, but I don't want to have my porch lights on here, standing here looking like big, Sasquatch on the front porch while people are driving by to work.
They might get the wrong idea.
Yeah,
You can become the waving man.
that son will be be the weird creeper that waves at all the cars as they go by. Wave at the school bus when it goes by and stuff.
This time of year, I'd go stand by the road with a friggin' chainsaw as the bus is driving by.
Put the hockey mask on.
Evil.
We do that. We used to have a Trail of Fear down here that we did every year this time of year.
Oh yeah.
Big old those hay rides. Yeah, place called the Allen Ranch I used to work at had a big thing. It was called the Trail of Fear a long time ago. It ended up getting shut down for insurance reasons, but it was a big thing for many years. We had like big old castles built up that you could had to draw. The tractor went through the big drawbridge and everything. Had little scenes set up.
Huh.
It was a lot of fun. We had chainsaws, with the chains off of them and stuff, and we chased the hayride around and things like that.
See, liability insurance ruins everything.
Yep, that's what I was gonna say. Insurance fucks everything up.
Yep. Well, somebody
Somebody
ended up getting hurt.
It happens.
probably had a heart attack.
No, it was. We had a spook working with us. We just called them spooks. People that helped out scaring people.
Yeah.
This guy had a chainsaw and he ran up to scare somebody on one of these, on the hay rides that we had. Everybody sit with their feet dangling off, the edge of the trailer, pretty much. So our spooks could run up and scare him with the chainsaw and such. But this time, our spook ran up with the chainsaw and he got kicked in the face. Pretty good.
Ooh.
Pretty good by one of these people that got scared. He grabbed the guy without even thinking and grabbed the guy by his leg and yanked him off that trailer and started beating him up.
Okay.
I can see where that would be an issue.
Yeah, so
See, this could have been solved with an employee safety briefing. Do not get close enough that you are within kick range of any of your supposed victims.
Yeah, Don't get kicked in the face. If you do, it's your fault.
You'd think that would be common sense, but again, we know that common sense is not so common these days.
Well, I mean, a lot of the people that were, we were basically like just a bunch of ranch hands and, basically like carnies. So, I mean, we weren't like the best bunch.
Well, at least you didn't have an incident. We had an incident. It wasn't really like right next to me. It happened either in northern Indiana or southern Michigan. But I remember it was about 88 or 89. They had something similar to that where they would have, costume freaks chasing around the hay rides with the kids in back. Well, unfortunately, one of the freaks that they hired happened to be a legitimate freak.
Mm.
Like he grabbed one of the kids and ran off with them.
Oh yeah, that would get him scared.
That would be dead. Nope, done.
Well,
sorry.
Unfortunately, thanks to confirmation bias, everybody else that was on the ride just thought it was part of the show. Yeah, that was. After that, my dad was like, "You know what? When we're doing the hayride in Village in town this year, I'm going to be sitting on there." I'm like, but you hate hayrides. You always sneeze. Yeah, well, I'm still sitting on there. I mean, when you get something like that, it does kind of put a damper on the mood. And then the next year, you're going to have all kinds of crazy ass rumors, this being pre-internet days, especially. God, the rumors were so much juicier back then. And, there was no way to confirm anything. So the wildest and most believable rumors, they were accepted as cold, hard facts. I can imagine next year that instead of, the girl just being assaulted, some costume freak ran up on the rumor would be the costume freak ran up on the platform with the hay bales and just literally chainsawed a bunch of children to death, So now the hayride is legitimately haunted and shit. And, I can just see the rumor mill working. I can see it working because I was deeply involved in said rumor mill back in the day. I've been a troll since I was knee high to a keyboard.
The conversation in our chat there is going on a little haywire, I think.
Yeah, I'm not touching that.
Well, I can't see it, so I've been saved.
You ladies have fun with your deep rubs there, I guess.
Cora is saying that she needs to go rub Lori's butt. You know what? That's fine. Go ahead. No smoke. It's all on YouTube.
Oh my. How's it always end up being my fault?
Because it does, Chris. It just does.
Okay.
It's always your fault. Me and Jay are completely innocent over here.
I'm trying to stay out of it.
I'm glad I wasn't taking a drink when you said that. These poor kitties would have been covered in either coffee or tea. Where my fluffy is?
What you doing, ugly?
Cora, Lori, besides butt rubs, is there anything interesting you two want to talk about today? Or you want to hear us talk about?
Yeah, put the panel to work.
You did not say that specifically, but you implied it rather strongly. At least that's the way I read it.
My screen is black.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry, I'm going back inside here in a minute.
Yeah, we're in the dark out here.
What would be hilarious would be if, Jay just pops back on the screen dressed as a clown. Like Pennywise or something.
Yeah, Santa Claus. I'd make a good Santa Claus.
You need a few years. You need to grow your beard out more.
Says the guy that only has a goatee.
Well, yeah, if I ever do Santa Claus, I can't grow my own beard.
Are
The
we
sides
doing
up here.
beard wars now?
Well, I'm going to admit, the sides up here, they get real patchy. I don't grow a beard all that well, so I just keep it to a goatee and a mustache. Mrs. Cal thought this looked handsome on me, so.
We know, Lori. We're just giving you shit. That's what we do.
Uh-huh. If we didn't, that means we don't care about you.
Lori yells, "That's not funny," Chris. About the clown thing with Jay.
I'm sorry, Lori. Are you scared of clowns? Legitimately asking. I'm not poking at you.
Yeah, she doesn't like clowns.
Okay, no, I get it. I get it.
Okay, funny story about clowns and Lori. We went over every Memorial Day weekend. Mount Joy, huge Memorial Day parade. They bring in drum corps, different bands from across the state. One of the biggest draws is the Shriners. The Shriners have their little car thing that they do with little miniature cars. They've got the motorcycle club that comes in and does a demonstration on the street there. But then they also have their own clowns. And we're sitting there one time and at the one parade, and these clowns come down. And one comes right up to us, and Lori has this look on her face like she's about to die. And this clown just feeds right off of that. And he's like, "You look like you need a hug." And she's like, "Nope, I'm good. I'm good." I'm like, "Yes, she needs a big hug." I thought she was going to kill me right there on the spot. I think she punched the clown.
Oh no, poor clown.
Yeah, it was hilarious for us, not so much for the clown. I don't know if she actually punched him or just threatened to punch him. But the look on the clown's face, he went from this big giant smile to this kind of I think I'm in danger here kind of look.
Uh-huh. Cora over there. See how men are, Lori, always fantasizing about two women.
Cora loves you. Well, hi, Fluffers.
Yes, it's a very nice kitchen. I'm very jealous of it.
What, who? Cora's kitchen?
No, yours.
Mine.
Cora was complimenting you.
Oh, my old Western kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
We actually built all the cabinets and everything by hand. And the privacy fence back there goes all the way to the floor. It's actually 8-foot privacy fence we stuck to the wall.
Nice.
Then we built the cabinets and stuff. This is all out of privacy fence. The shelving here. And then
nice.
I got an old 3-cavity stainless steel wash sink from a surgery room for a kitchen sink. Oh, cat butt.
Hi, kitty. So Thomas goes, "The only thing I fantasize about nowadays is breakfast and a good shit."
Yeah, speaking of that, this tea is going right through me. I might have to mute myself here in a second.
Alrighty.
Take care of some business for a few minutes.
And Jamie snuck in there. Good morning, Miss Jamie. Welcome in. How you doing?
Tell you what, I'm gonna hop back in here in a minute. I gotta take care of this.
Go for it.
All right, bud. Don't strain anything.
Hi, Jamie.
Lori said, "Oh my God, Thomas, laugh out loud." Hey, when you're on the medications that we're on, you you'll understand what we're talking about when you're saying, fantasizing about a good shit. Because medications can really, really, really mess with your cycles and all that good stuff. Well, who's down there now?
Gray striped kitty getting some water.
That's Smokey. Yeah, he's being. If he comes up here, then it's then I'll have all 6 cats on me at once. That'll be the first time I think that's happened in a long time since they were like babies. So,
hi, Jamie. Hope you're doing good today.
Cora is moving rooms. Lori's asking why Jay's camp so dark. Because it's still really early there.
Yep, we're an hour behind Mike
you're on the same,
and Chris.
You're the same time frame as Lori. She's in Lower Arkansas.
Oh,
Lori. Lori says, haha, you should hear the gas Dad has since he started chemo. Your dad's going to beat you if he sees that comment. I might have to send it to him, take a screenshot and send it to him just to kind of instigate that one on.
Stir the pot. Uh-oh.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of kitties over there now. One of them was playing with something. I don't know if they were trying to knock the bowl over or what. I have your dad's phone number, so I can send it to him at work. That's not a problem. Or did you forget about that? Somebody forgot.
He'll get you in trouble. He don't care.
I still have all your brother and sister's phone numbers too. So talk.
Cora's over there. Get him, Lori.
She only wishes she could get me.
Ooh.
Good. How y'all doing? Better than me if she ever gets a hold of me. Oh, big stretches there, Mr. Smokey. Now you coming up here? Well, come on. So now the cats have this new habit, the kittens out here, of they try and do like, the old days, how kids would, come up to your window and peek in.
Yeah.
Try and get your attention if they wanted something.
Yeah, I did that myself a few times.
Well, now they do this shit. They jump up and sit on the outside windowsill of my one window and stare in at us. And it's hilarious because then the inside cats.
Thomas, Fred's on my shit list. He left me all alone and outnumbered.
Lori says, I got dirt on you too, fucker. I don't care. That's the problem. You can go ahead and start. You want me to send you a link so you can get up here and tell them about it?
Yes, please. Let's have some fresh blood up in here.
I doubt she'll get on, but
Cora! Oh! Damn. Cora is spicy this morning.
Here, I'll
it's
show
okay,
you.
Thomas, you're in good hands. We'll be gentle.
That's Whiskers looking in the window last night. Here, hold on. Put this down so I can make sure you see it.
Oh, kitty.
Yeah, he was. I thought I got one with the other one up there. Oh well, I guess I didn't. What's beside me going back to bed?
I'm here. I'm just reclined.
Lori's got a
There goes Kitty.
a link. Welcome back, Jay.
Thank you.
Hop in here and
I'm back on the porch here.
she can hop on and start giving you dirt on me if she wants to.
Looks like the sun is starting to try to.
And Jamie tells
through the trees there.
Jamie's telling Thomas that they're lying to him. They're not going to be gentle.
Oh, y'all are making me cough up a lung this morning.
I'm sure it's not that pipe you smoke on.
Oof. Hopefully everybody's having a good morning this morning.
So far, so good.
Yeah, laughter's the best way to start your day, I believe.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure there's somebody out there who's having a better time that's not watching us, but that's, we can't do that on YouTube.
Cora's over there being evil. Run, Thomas, run.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to take the trash can out. I'm about to.
There's some people. Hey, Cora. There's some people in chat who really do enjoy being bit, and that's all I'm going to say about that.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but there's a difference between a bite and
no. Lori,
No.
why don't you dish us up a whole bunch of stuff on Chris?
I'm waiting.
Give us everything.
I promise she does have the link.
She's here.
Hi, Chris.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Why does it look
Why
like
can't they see chat?
Why does it look like you're blushing already?
Oh, there's chat.
She's plotting evil, Chris.
She already knows I don't care. That's the whole funny part about it. So she can go into whatever she wants. Thomas said locking all the doors and activating the minefield.
Yep, let out the gators.
Uh-oh, it's Cora. Now we're all
Cora
in trouble.
not up here.
Now we're all in
there
trouble.
Now. Good morning, Miss Cora.
Morning,
Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning.
I think this live stream just went to an interesting place.
Good morning, Cora.
Well, good morning, Mike.
I think we have more people up here than
Hey, y'all, I
actually
still gotta get
watching.
my coffee and stuff.
I missed that.
I gotta get my coffee and stuff. I'll be right back, okay?
Alrighty.
Okey-dokey.
Hey, we can actually hear you today. That's good.
Yeah, with all of us in the view now, I mean, I feel like we're sitting around the coffee table at like the Waffle House or something.
Right. Kitchen table. Here we are.
Somebody forgot to put onions in my home fries.
Right.
Damn it. I didn't know you
Telling.
wanted onions in them, Mike. I'm sorry.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh, I love onions.
Good
too.
morning, Mother. Mom
Oh,
said,
good
morning,
Lord.
Mom.
Now everybody's here. Everybody's here.
Everybody's here.
Morning, Mom.
She texted me and yelled at me. She said, "Why are you not reading Rumble chat?" And it wasn't that I wasn't reading Rumble chat. Get out of the fire. Get over here. Hey.
Kitty's like, ooh, it's extra warm.
I'm going to be extra
Dumbass
warm
cat.
in a second here. Get back here. Come on. Come on, Kira, over here. Silly girl.
Silly
And
boy.
the reason I didn't see your chat is because Rumble chat only shows up in the chat bar on Rumble Studio, and I had put it down for a second, so that's why I didn't see it. But good morning, love you, thank you. Hey, we're looking at somebody's sky. Okay,
Yeah, I'm setting you up so
showing us
we
the
can.
sun coming up.
Yeah. At least have something I can show you.
I see your. Is that the neighbor's porch light?
Huh?
That's okay, Jay. We got a good imagination.
Yeah. No, those are. You can't see any neighbors from here.
Oh, okay.
But, I get some garden lights around the house and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, it's good to have some lights every so often, just to kind of make it so you can see movement at least a little bit.
Yeah, I've got some spotlights and stuff that shine out towards the trees and things like that. I mean, if I didn't have the lights outside, it'd be so dark out here. You wouldn't. At nighttime, you wouldn't be able to see anything.
Stargazing.
Jamie said, "Good morning, Mom." I need to say that because Mom can't see YouTube chat with her being on
You
Rumble.
just need to create Mom a thing so she can get on YouTube and watch the lives and
You can get on YouTube.
whatever.
She just prefers Rumble for some reason.
Well.
So. Yeah, little girl's up across my chest now, snoring. Who are we missing? We're missing Tangerine again. Kitty roulette. You never know which one you're going to get next. Well, I'm still waiting for Lori to come throw some dirt about me here.
She'll be back, I'm sure. Maybe. Maybe she said to hell with you.
She's over there blushing, so she's trying to get her blush down so she doesn't.
Oh, she's not blushing.
Yeah, she is. Trust me.
I think she's lost her innocence since you, Chris.
I'm the reason she lost her innocence. What are you talking about?
She's been hanging out with me.
Here we go.
For fuck's sake, I can't move quick. Jeez.
Uh-huh.
And my phone's about to die.
Plug it in.
Oh,
Charger.
Plug it
And
in.
it did die. Fuck.
No, it didn't.
plug.
We
Plug
can
it
still
in.
hear you.
Now we're getting started. The F-bombs are coming out. Now it's starting to feel normal.
Yeah, there you go. We're awake now.
The day hasn't begun until a couple of F-bombs get dropped.
Oh, now we lost Lori.
Damn it.
Yeah, we lost her. Her phone is dead, I guess.
Damn it, man.
I
She
know.
knows.
Plug it in, Lori. Plug it in.
What was the name of that? What was that commercial? Yeah, I was just going to say that. Remember that commercial where plug it in? Wasn't it Glade?
Yeah.
Air freshener shit or something.
Yep. Now they got like chips in there and time release technology.
Yep. Yeah, it's supposed to last like 72 days or something.
Yeah. Not in my house, it won't. I think it'll probably get choked up in a week.
So what's everybody got planned for today?
I got some laundry to do.
Laundry? Yeah. I just did all my laundry 2 days ago, so I don't have laundry yet.
Oh, trains are going already this morning. Damn it. Oh,
I
shit.
got my pan head back on the table here.
Oh,
Do ya?
nice. We like panheads.
Panhead's good.
Most comfortable bike I've ever ridden on.
Yeah.
Yeah, those new Harleys, man, they vibrate a lot.
Mm.
That's not a bad thing.
Well, it is if it vibrates so much, it's putting your hands to sleep when you're driving
Oh.
50 miles.
Oh,
Yeah,
true.
that's not good. That's definitely not good.
Here's something on the ridiculous scale. Probably on everybody's bingo cards at this point. Joy Behar claims that Trump is going to send the Air Force to bomb the studio that she's working at
Oh, Jesus.
if he gets into office.
I hope he does it while it's live.
Well, somebody in the comment section said if that shit was on pay-per-view, we could pay off the national debt.
Right.
Oh, shit, yeah. Shit, yeah.
I mean, we know he won't do it, but at the same time, it would be very, very entertaining if, I mean, he doesn't have to use explosives. You can always use stink bombs. Something non-lethal, terribly annoying, and in the realm of boyish pranks.
That would be pretty fucking hilarious.
We'll see.
Yeah, especially if they do it during a live show.
He's going to use the military against the American people. He's going to whatever.
Not to be smart, but the fucking Biden administration just made it so that the military under his administration is able to attack civilians.
Lethal force was the terminology.
I mentioned yesterday that's a violation of the Posse Comitatus Act.
Well, yeah,
of course,
but I'm telling
it's
you,
different.
No matter who wins the election, it's going to be a shit show all around. So just get ready.
Oh, yeah. I'm ready. I have various freedom seed dispensers with which to defend my property.
Thomas said, working on the honeydew list. Finish one and 10 more projects are added.
The honeydew jar is a mystical item. It is something that exists outside of time and space. For every time you pluck one task from the jar, it fills up again. The simplest solution is to just not touch the jar.
I only have one task. I can do everything else.
Thomas said that the lethal force act will go to court.
There's Lori.
Welcome back, Lori.
Welcome back, Lori.
My phone died.
Plug it in.
We heard you.
It's plugged in now.
We heard my phone's gonna die, and that's when Jay was like, "Yep, the F-bombs are coming out. We're waking up now."
Uh-oh. Did I say that? My bad.
Nah, why would you say you're bad? Hello. If we ever get in trouble for F-bombs coming out, it's going to be because of me.
Why did everybody get so quiet?
Brian Bacon.
Who's quiet?
I need breakfast.
Scrapey.
I got to scrape off my cast iron.
What the hell are you scraping it with?
A big old metal spatula.
Oh, no.
Hush.
You're taking the patina off at your
Shoot, this thing's got so much patina.
Run hot water in it. Let it soak a little bit.
That's what I did.
Not enough.
And just use a small flaw. Do you reseason yours after
Get a scratchy sponge.
Yeah.
I got it. Don't worry.
I'm going to have to go out there and teach Jay a few things about cast iron.
I know all there is to know. I'm about to put some Dawn on there.
What?
Lori's head's gonna explode after you said that.
Yep. I'm gonna put some Dawn on there.
On your cast iron?
Yep.
Oh
hell.
You hurt me, Jay.
It's really gentle. It's tear-free.
No.
I don't know what happened to mine. I had a real good Scotch Brite pad somewhere.
That's what you need.
I don't know. I don't.
Okay.
Usually I use
Send
a
me
Scotch Brite, but
send me
I
your
don't know.
address. I'll send you a cast iron care package.
It'll be fine. I'm about to put some bacon in there. It'll season right up. Don't you worry.
All right.
Wow,
Yeah.
Rumble is really messing with me this morning.
Is it?
This whole
Keep losing sound or something.
There we go. She's getting clean now.
Wait, a cast iron care package. What was that about?
Well, he's using Dawn gift soap and a metal spatula on cast iron. It's like
Nails
he
on
hurt
the
me.
chalkboard.
He hurt me to the core.
Oh my God, are you? Oh
A
my God,
country
are you
boy.
crazy?
A country boy here.
You don't ever,
He
you
hangs
don't
out with
ever,
us. I can
ever,
answer that
ever,
question.
you don't ever put dish soap in a cast iron skillet.
Yeah, you can. You just don't want to throw a cast iron in like a dishwasher or anything.
You don't, if you don't want it to stick, you don't ever put soap in a cast iron skillet.
Right.
Mine doesn't stick. It does just fine. Don't worry. After I clean it off good, I always re-prep it with some oil. I'll throw some oil on there.
But if you wash it correctly, you don't ever have to reset. What's the word I'm trying to say, Cora?
Season it.
Season it.
See that?
Yeah, you don't have to reseason it. Onyx, come here, baby.
Oops.
He's purring at me, but
There we go.
he done tuckered Misty out. She's over there asleep in her chair.
Oh, there's just not enough coffee this morning, I don't think.
There we go.
I've been up since 2:00 this morning. I've had about, well, I just made another half a pot, so this is a pot and a half.
I drink 2 pots a day minimum.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, Cal.
I used to drink it almost all day long, but somebody used to bitch at me about it.
You do you. Don't worry about anybody else.
Boy, somebody gets quiet sometimes.
Who?
Who?
Fell off the table.
Who fell off the table?
My cat fell off the table.
Oh, I was going to say, Jay's up on the table. Watch out.
Jay, are you that hard up for money you're going to start dancing for?
Dancing for donations.
Wait, I got quarters. Jay, if you're dancing, I got quarters.
Oh yeah.
Watch it, because she'll aim for your bits, and that hurts with quarters.
Mm-hmm. Start throwing rolls of quarters. That can hurt. Start throwing
Not
$10
rolls of quarters, singles.
Oh man. I can make change, I guess.
There's
Hey,
a trick to it.
At least she's not trying
Aim
to
with your
slide
elbow.
the debit card down your ass crack.
Yeah.
Right?
My dancing would be so bad. You'll be having me try to break a 5. Like, I don't want to give you the whole 5. Can you break this 5 down to 1? The quarters.
Yeah, I need the rest of the 5 for the rest of the day. I gotta go buy Pepsi.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
You need the whole 5 for that these days.
What'd you do to owl yourself this time? Just laughing?
My sciatica is really messing up. I can't lean back on my hip.
I'm sorry to hear that. I know how bad that sucks.
I don't know. I just woke up. I woke up night before. Well, I say morning. 2 nights ago, and it's just bad. And it just is getting worse.
Okay,
All the way
Mother, I
down
sent
into
you
my
the link
knee.
to YouTube. So
And it's your sciatica, right?
Yeah,
I
it's
thought
coming all the way from the.
yours was your sacroiliac that always bothered you.
Do you have
They're
a tennis
twisted
ball?
around. No.
Well, get you a tennis ball. A therapist showed me this trick. When mine kicks up, put the tennis ball on the floor, sit on the tennis ball, roll it around on your hip, find that spot. When you find that nerve that's deep, twisted in there, you'll jump off the tennis ball just about. I mean, you'll know when you find it. Sit back down on that nerve and just start rolling and work it out. It'll release
Well,
that
the
muscle.
issue with that is I don't know if that would work because they told me that my sciatic and my celiac nerves are twisted around each other.
Well, then ought to loosen them up.
Well, if you haven't guessed, that's not me typing.
No,
Good
really?
morning, all. You guess what, Chris? You're in trouble now. Ha ha ha! Get him, Mom.
No, I'd be in trouble if she came out
Well,
here and just
shit
smacking
fire.
shit out of me at the moment because I can't move with all these cats on me.
Well, you know, Chris, if you had other pussy, you wouldn't need all of that on your lap.
Right?
I plead the fifth.
Bazinga. Oh, hell.
Did I just say that out
Oh,
loud?
and
You did.
did.
That's all right.
don't
You
worry
did.
about Mom. Mom will say worse stuff than you guys will. So
I'll keep my mouth
Oh,
shut.
oh,
You didn't hear.
Hey, Lori,
Oh,
would you
really?
like
You
me to
didn't
take
hear
care of
the
your life work for
conversation
you
that-
today?
What's that?
Mom, hey, Lori, would you like me to take care of your light work for you today? Run, Chris.
Sure,
Run.
go ahead.
Run, buddy.
I
Run.
don't know that she has access to any sticks or anything. So that should be okay.
I'll send her a paddle.
Well, she's got access to the whip, I guess.
Oh, there you go.
She doesn't know where I put it, thankfully.
Get it for me. Go ahead, Jody. Do it.
No, Charlie, leave it.
What's Charlie after?
He's chasing the cat up the tree.
No.
Which one, Frito?
Frito, yeah.
Poor
He
Frito.
runs at Frito and Frito jumps on that tree and starts, it looks like a koala bear trying to climb up the tree.
Koala bears are such an evolutionary dead end. It's absolutely insane.
Yeah.
The marsupial.
I mean, they literally have smooth brains. They don't think much. The food they eat is actually toxic to them. And if you take a koala out of one tree and put it into another, it won't recognize the leaves as food. They will literally only eat from the tree that they're born in.
Really?
I did not know that.
They're that stupid.
Yeah, but
And they
they're
have
also
not
damn
evolved.
A creature of habit.
They haven't evolved a way to properly digest eucalyptus. It has incredibly low nutritional value. Incredibly low. But they haven't developed a way to properly take care of the toxic bits of the eucalyptus. Just like pandas, they prefer to eat bamboo, but their teeth aren't evolved to do it. So eventually they break their teeth down completely and they die from starvation. That's how most panda bears go out. They die of starvation because the bamboo they eat eventually destroys their teeth.
Well, that sucks.
How do we go from koalas to pandas?
I'm just saying, they're both examples of evolutionary dead ends that humans especially hold up as, oh, look at the cute and fluffy animals. Koalas are also vicious. They don't have a lot of energy. They're kind of like sloths. But if you try to do something to them, they will fucking Just they will savage you.
I love sloth.
I think they're pretty cool myself.
I want
They're
a
nice
baby
spirit
sloth.
animals.
I want a baby sloth, and I want to name it Belt.
Okay, well, let me get out the shrink ray. You can have Chris.
Hey now.
No, because he would just try to unbuckle my pants.
Yep.
That wouldn't be a good belt.
He wouldn't.
Does everybody get the
It would
belt?
cost too much.
Does anybody not know what belt means when she's talking about belt?
I don't know if I want to know.
It's from the movie The Croods.
Never
Oh,
seen
yeah.
it.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember.
Yeah.
I see Charlie.
Says it da da da.
Oh, it was
Scratching
dun,
ass and
dun,
fleas.
dun.
He's going to need drops today. We're scratching, dude.
God, it's not even Halloween yet, and I'm sitting here looking at a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
You are
Is
part of the
Hallmark starting
problem.
already?
You are part of the problem.
I didn't say I was watching it. I said I'm looking at it.
She's watching
It just
it.
happened to be what came on.
She loves Christmas movies and Hallmark movies.
No,
Yeah.
no Christmas movies until after Thanksgiving.
Right?
That's the
Our
rule.
Well, we had a rule in my family. It was kind of similar. The first Christmas movie we watched was with Thanksgiving dinner. You know, right after dinner, after everybody's got to unbuckle their pants and unsnap their shirts and shit and go sit down and, you know,
Ooh.
enjoy the food, baby. The very first thing we do is we'd pop in one of about half a dozen Christmas movies that are on VCR. It was usually like Frosty the Snowman,
The
Rudolph
Wonderful
the Red-Nosed
Life.
Reindeer. Oh, no. None of that stuff. No. We're talking the stop motion classics here.
Ours was always a National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Right?
Yeah. House
No,
like the
that's
Burl Ives
that's
era stuff.
for our family. That was one of those anytime through the week kind of movies that came on. The after Thanksgiving movie, the dinner after was always It's a Wonderful Life.
Hey,
That
Mom,
kind
if you
of
don't-
became a tradition.
If you'd rather, instead of typing, you know, you could just bring a chair out and you could join us on here.
Oh,
She won't come out. It's too cold for her. Even though I got the fire going. Bacon's done.
Bacon's done.
Ding, bacon's done. Ding, bacon's done.
Bacon.
I'll be back.
you know, we woke up to
All right.
36 degrees this morning.
Well, that's about what it was here.
We're down to 34.
I'm north of Tulsa,
Okay,
Lori.
wait a minute.
I'm north of Tulsa. Not that far north, but I'm north of Tulsa. Just to let you know we're about where I am.
Okay. This is Arkansas, lower Arkansas. And it's not even Halloween yet.
We're going to have a bad winter.
Maybe.
Yeah, I
We
can
are
already tell you
too.
that. I can already tell you that. They're predicting it's going to be about 50-something degrees on Halloween around here. And I remember last year it was 68 during the day, and it got down to about 40-something at night. I didn't see too many trick-or-treaters. I mean, I'm not even going to bother this year. I got less than a dozen customers, so I'm just like, forget it. But it got cold. It got cold that night. And it's going to be even colder this Halloween. Yeah, I'm already going to say that at least in our neck of the woods, that's you, me, and Jay, we're probably going to have a very cold, wet winter. Plenty of snow.
I don't know. We're in a severe
I would
drought
love
right
to
now.
have snow.
Snow's
Are y'all
okay.
at a drought up there too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're about to
We're-
start burn
we
bans
are at
in that
about-
county.
Yeah, down here too. We're at about 22 days of not having any rain today.
Something like
I
that
think
here
they
too.
said.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're missing rain. Missing a lot of rain. A lot of it got, guarantee you, a lot of the moisture that we usually get got disrupted by those 2 hurricanes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sucked it all up.
Speaking of hurricanes, I saw a really cool video from down in North Carolina yesterday. Did anybody else see the video of the Chinooks that were dropping the giant round hay bales out the ass of them? It looked like it was taking a shit.
Oh,
No.
well,
That was pretty fun to watch. Give you
trying
a
to
chance.
feed the livestock, I guess.
Yeah, they had some livestock that was stranded that they couldn't get to. They were wanting to feed.
Okay, here's a little positive political news for us. No matter what happens with this election, and whatever we're going to say about that, J.D. Vance just came out and said, no, Trump did not lose the 2020 U.S. election. This guy is definitely positioning himself as heir apparent.
Wow. Yeah,
For better or for worse, he is positioning himself as heir apparent. You know what? If he's going to go ahead and full-throatedly say that the election in 2020 was stolen and was cheated all to hell, and Trump should be in office right this second, yeah, you know what? Approved.
as long as he doesn't make that a focal point
Well, yeah, I mean,
at this point. I mean,
but still,
all-
the fact that he's come out and said it,
yeah,
It's
no, I
all
get
on
it.
what you can prove.
oh yeah, we've already proved that there's been a lot of election fraud. It's just, we can't, I guess you could say we can't really nationalize a case to the point where we could get all this evidence of election fraud under one banner and say, yes, this election was stolen. I mean, it's way too late now to do anything like that because we're almost at the next election. But I'm just saying, we do have the receipts at this point.
Yeah, we'll be watching this time.
Oh, God, yes. I mean, we will be watching like hawks. And I'm eager to see what's going to happen in the next roughly 2 weeks leading up to the election. I know on Halloween.
Ballots too, so.
There's so much shit going on right now. Hell, early voting in Virginia is making it look like Virginia might just go to Trump. And Youngkin got the illegals off of the voter rolls. He's cleaned up his voter rolls, so there's a very good chance that some of the downstate larger cities that are purple in and of themselves, just in a normal election cycle, they might flip to Trump, and they might be enough to outweigh Northern Virginia. And if they can do that, then Trump will win Virginia. Heck, even parts of Northern Virginia are technically purple. It's just there's so much cheating and fraud that goes on up there. They always swing blue. It's just like when I was in California. I've mentioned this before. When I was in California, they actively suppressed my vote. I signed up. I did everything proper, registered as a Republican, went in to get my ballot for the 2016 election. And, oh, I'm sorry, we can't process your ballot. You'll have to fill out a provisional. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll fill it out. I know you guys are just going to throw it in the circular file if you don't just straight up burn the damn thing. But whatever, I'm going to go ahead and fill it out. So me and my brother both filled them out, voting for Trump. But yeah, and then it happened to a couple of other people that I knew. One of them was actually turned away from their local polling place when they showed their voter registration card. They were said, nope, you can't vote here. You have to vote at this other place. They got over that district, and they're like, well, you're not actually supposed to be voting here. You're supposed to be voting at the place that sent you here. But we'll let you fill out a provisional ballot. There was a lot of that shit going on. I mean, and if I can just count every single person that I knew when I was living in California voted for Trump. Now, I know that's not a significant portion of the area that I was living in, but that's a pretty decent sample size, about 20 some odd people. Every single person that was registered as a Republican that voted for Trump somehow or another did not have their ballots counted, or they were handed a provisional ballot. It's just it's crazy the amount of voter suppression that goes on in that state. They haven't been honest in a long time, and honestly, without a Trump-like federal intervention to force them to clean up their act, there's really not going to be any chance for California to be anything but blue. In reality, it really should be a swing state. It really should. Because you've got the crazies on the coast, but you've got the crazies of the other side up in the mountains. A lot of them don't even bother to vote either because they know how badly shit's rigged, so they just don't even bother. But they're fucking insane. California is truly a place of extremes. You go to the east side of the state, up in the mountains, up in the forests, all that shit. Yeah, you're going to run into some genuine right-wing militias that make the white robe people blush. And then you go down towards
triangle up there.
Yeah, and then you go down towards the other coast, and you will see the most depraved examples of degeneracy you can possibly imagine. And that's without a pride parade going on. When it's a pride parade, it's just a million times fucking worse. Just levels of absolute disgustingness that goes on. So you've got the two extremes of the two sides of the state. Sometimes they intermix, sometimes they don't. You get into the Central Valley, and we're mostly moderates down there. Generally somewhat right-leaning because a lot of them are farmers. They don't like all the EPA regulations and shit that the government forces on them, which is mostly a left-wing ideal. So they tend to vote generally Republican, And honestly, like I said, California should be a swing state. But it's not because of how bad the cheating is.
Well, the post that Mom's talking about with my aunt, she posted 13 hours ago, I voted today. Please vote early, but do not mail it in. Do it in person. Our county was so busy with early voting that the computers actually went down for 10 minutes. Hoping that's not a red flag of what's to come.
It is.
You know what they say, vote early, vote often. Grab yourself 4 or 5 ballots out of some random person's mailbox and fill them all out for Trump. See what happens. Be real funny if we started using their gangland tactics against them.
Well, they'd be putting people in jail left and right.
Oh, yeah,
right?
I know. But, it'd be interesting if we could just even partially flip the script on that just to see how fast they'd start saying, okay, no more mail-in ballots. You're starting to use that against us. We can't let you have the weapon. We'd rather cut our hand off than.
Well, just remember when you're at the polls, be polite to the dead people. They got a right to vote too. Don't be rude. Don't be cut.
Don't let them vote Democrat though.
Hey, go in there and be like, hey. Look at when you go to sign the book. I don't know if you guys have to do that in your states, but in Pennsylvania, when you go in, you have to actually sign the book before they'll give you your ballot.
Mm-hmm.
And if you really want to mess with them, start looking through and see one that has a signature, but and point at it and say, hey, didn't I just go to his funeral last week? Just pick some random person on there and just look at their face.
Or dress as a zombie and tell them you're voting for Kamala.
Dress as Casper. Dress as Casper to be even better.
Bullet holes right in your forehead.
I just heard on the news last week. I just heard on the news last night that what was it? It was either Illinois or Missouri was completely doing away with mail-in ballots. People have to go in and use the computers.
Yeah,
that'd be nice.
Yeah, in-person voting. They should make election days a national holiday so everybody can go vote.
Yep.
Exactly.
No mail-in
ballots for military, truck drivers, people traveling.
Yeah. Absentee ballots, paper ballots, hand counted, hand verified. Do it at least twice. If India, with its population of well over 1 billion people, can do it in one day, so can we.
You would think.
We could if we did it right.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
we need to go
And
over
if
to
they-
India and have India teach our people some things.
Yeah, and if they can't, perhaps we need to find somebody that can.
Jay,
What?
Jay,
What?
are you a little restless today?
I never sit down, really. I'm always on my feet.
Yeah.
I'm always
I
restless.
was gonna say you've paced that front porch about 100 times
Uh-huh.
and 2 cigarettes.
That's just him. That's just how he
I'm
do.
exhausted watching you.
Oh, really? Just get my steps in, you know.
Mom said that, and she thinks that we should have to show ID to vote yes.
Yep. 100%.
That should be
Verify you are an American citizen before voting. American citizens only.
Yep.
You need it for cigarettes. You need it for beer. You know.
Need it for guns.
You need it to get on a plane.
Yep.
Or any other form of mass transportation.
Any kind of legal business.
Yeah, when
you've got to have it. I mean,
when you go to the federal courthouse,
you don't get no more business. You don't get no more business than voting for a president.
So, and the white liberals show how they're the biggest racists because they're the ones that think that the black people are too fucking stupid to get an ID.
To get phones.
Right.
Yeah, to get IDs.
Heck, after
or go online and vote.
After 2016, they were saying, well, you know, maybe if black people can't vote properly, we need to not let them vote. They actually, some of the liberals actually said that shit.
Don't surprise me.
Doesn't surprise me either.
Jamie says her area requires your ID. We always show our ID.
You have to show your ID.
I'm
here
sorry.
in Ohio.
Yeah, we have, it's mandatory. You have to get the real ID here. And I live in one of the highest populated colored areas in the south part of Arkansas. And I know some really, what's the best way I can put this? Unintelligent colored people. And even the most unintelligent colored people know how to push a button.
Yeah.
We still have paper
And
ballots
if you don't
here.
know how to read, there's people that know how to read it to you.
Yeah, you can apply for that. If you have disabilities, they they have to accommodate you for a disability. If you're blind, they have to have Braille. If you can't read Braille, they have to provide you with somebody who can read it to you.
Yeah.
You know, that's part of the ADA, the Americans with Disabilities Act.
Heck, in California, when I was interfacing with the state government at one point, I was tempted to ask for a German translator just to see if they'd provide me with one. Because they listed all kinds of other, other languages, Hmong, Spanish, a couple of Middle Eastern languages, stuff like that. I didn't see German on the list. So I was tempted to ask for a German translator just to see if they would give me one.
Thomas says text in voting. That's what Timmy wanted.
Yeah, that won't get cheated at all. That will. Oh yeah, and Timmy also wants to do away with the Electoral College and just have president be a popularity contest.
Yeah, that won't end horribly either, right?
Oh yeah.
Well,
Isn't that what happened?
That's basically the way it is now, anyway.
Germany. Well, no. Now you can win the popularity vote and still lose the Electoral College.
Mm-hmm.
That's why that is set that way. But if you look back in the past, back when Mustache Man took over Germany, he did away with all their checks and balances and made it a popularity contest that you only needed a popular vote. And then he did a charity campaign, which kept people from voting the way they really wanted to, because they were afraid. You go vote the way you want, and then you come out and they'll shoot you. They literally would do that. So yeah, these people who want to do away with the electoral college are fucking morons who obviously don't know history very well. Oh, it's not beeping. It's Lori's phone vibrating every time she gets an alert.
Woohoo!
She got it set to
No,
pleasure.
my charger wasn't working and my phone was about to die again.
My phone's gonna be dying here in just a few minutes, I think.
I had to get the charger to work.
Gotcha.
Here, I'm gonna nerd out so I can see my phone a little better here.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm not trying to be rude here, but can we get
this
off
is for
the
you, Cal.
political stuff now?
Oh, sorry.
Do what, Lori?
She wants to get away from the political stuff.
I said I'm not trying to be
I'm
rude, but can
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, we can go off of.
I just
We only got like 15 minutes left anyway, so we can dick around with something else.
I don't know. I just get so aggravated with talking about it and listening to it to the news and all that. After a while, it just.
Oh yeah, she used to yell at me.
Yeah, I'm ready for the election time to be over.
Yes.
So they can start talking about anything else on the news.
You know that Lori, the only reason Lori voted was because of me for the first time.
I didn't have any care about voting.
Until you.
And I ain't voted since.
I talked you into it that one time. Well, you need to vote because that matters.
Yeah, the first time I ever voted was 2020.
Really?
I didn't even vote.
The first time Lori voted.
2016.
I voted in every election since I was old enough to do so.
Not me.
I voted in every election since my senior year in high school.
Then I had somebody tell me, well, if you don't vote, then you can't have an opinion, so don't complain. And I was like, all right, well.
And in my opinion,
I'm not going to stop complaining, so I better go out there and vote so I can get out there and I can complain all I want.
Of course, Jay's looking pretty sexy in his glasses.
Yeah.
I know, right? It's just, you're hot, Jay.
I need to go get my.
I mean, thanks for the ego for the day.
I was going to say, did you just whatever my compliment?
Yes. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Lori, Mom asked how your dad's doing.
I mean, he's doing better now. He had a bad weekend. This weekend was a little rough on him. He was running a little bit of a fever and had some problems breathing, but by the time Monday got rolled around, the fever had broke, and he was still having a little rough with the breathing, but he kind of worked through it, and he's doing good now, so thankfully.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear.
Now, is he taking leave for some of this, or is he working through it?
He's working through it so far. He hasn't had any issues other than him losing his hair. This past weekend is the first time he's had any kind of issues.
Well, as time goes on, they're going to probably get a little worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fun with chemo
and he's
is
already promised me. Sorry, go ahead.
The fun with chemo is that they're pumping you full of
Jay.
just enough poison to kill the cancer and not enough poison to kill you. It's a very delicate balance.
Right. And he's going through
complications.
Say it one more time.
So yeah, that's usually what leads to the complications. A lot of the time is people's livers or kidneys can't handle the chemo.
Yeah. And they're giving him quite a good bit. He's doing every 3 weeks, he's doing 3 straight days.
Ugh.
Thomas,
Thomas.
Jay and bacon and eat him up.
Okay, good.
Better watch out, buddy. Better watch out, buddy.
She's gonna oil you down in bacon grease.
Bacon grease, huh? Lather it up.
Oh.
Oh, I can't say I've got
I'll just eat my bacon here. And
Oh. She
Apparently,
shares
Mom
her
can't-
bacon and her bacon grease with me. Thank y'all very much.
Thomas said chemo sucks. Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. Jay keeps wearing them glasses. We may have to share it with him too.
look at Cal. You just don't know.
I thought I'd put on my.
I'm cheering him on at this point.
I thought I'd put on my glasses so me and Cal can nerd out together.
Well, I think Mike has on some
Wait.
safety glasses over there.
I got glasses on. Come on now. So does Cora.
Yep.
So does my dumb ass. You just can't see me because I'm showing you the fire instead.
we're just a
because the
bunch of
fire's
nerds.
nicer looking.
I
Oh,
am
Mike's
not
got on
a
the full
nerd.
face.
Well, I like the way that
Mike's
sun
ready
looks.
to get into something.
He's been over there grinding away using a Dremel tool and stuff. So he's been stirring
I
up a
am
lot
one
of
to
stuff.
tell you, I am a geek. Thank you very much.
Mike.
I've been called a lot of things, but I don't
And
think
the
a geek
trees
has
and
been
how
one of
it's
them.
I usually just get called an asshole
Geeks are so much more fun.
or dickhead. I mean, it depends on who it is. Usually, me and my
Did you
brother.
just call
have
me a
friends-
dickhead?
No, I said I get called either I usually get called asshole or sometimes a dickhead. Depends on who it is.
I got called an
No,
asshole
I just
and a
call
dick.
you a little fucker.
I don't.
Thomas said we need to put a tracker on Jay in case he disappears.
Right?
Yep, well, he just did.
Oh,
There he
he's
goes.
gone.
Now he's back.
Who, me?
Yeah, we lost you for a sec
Oh.
there.
Oh yeah. Oh, I was trying to.
Uh-huh.
I can't see anything now. It's probably because my phone's about to die. Oh my god. Yeah, all my
I
screens.
think Rumble
from what I
Studio
can see.
glitched.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the screens are flickering like it's a party or something. I was trying to show you all the sun coming through the trees and stuff over there.
Yeah, well, we got to see a little of it. It's nice.
All I see is a black screen.
Yeah.
You turned the lights off again, man.
He's incognito.
Oh, now he's gone.
Now he's
Nope,
back.
there he is.
Trying to come back.
We might have to completely close out Rumble Studio and reopen it.
Yeah. I'm
Well,
down
at
to
this
like
point, we're so
5%
close to
battery.
the end, you know.
Yeah, it's 10 till 9 anyway here. 10 till
Yeah.
8 out there.
Yeah. I think I'll just go ahead and dip out, guys.
All right,
Same
thanks
here.
for
Have a
calling.
good day,
I
Jay.
forgot to have breakfast
great
before the
day.
Have a
show.
good day,
So
Jay.
I'm gonna,
It's time to eat something for me.
yeah, I'm
All
gonna
right,
go
All right,
too,
have a
guys.
good day,
everybody.
safe, bud. Have a good day.
See ya.
See you later,
See
everybody.
y'all later.
Have a good day.
Bye,
Yeah,
guys.
so thanks for hanging out. We appreciate you. It's been a fun morning. And yeah, we'll see you on this. And we'll see you at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Thanks, Mike.
Y'all
Thanks,
have a
Lori.
great day, man.
Yep, you too, bud.
See you later.
See ya.
Later.
All right. We're out, y'all. Peace. We'll see you later.